Yo, what's happening guys? DDB89 here, back in some more Dragon Ball Legends PvP play. Now, I am playing, of course, in Ranked, and at this point in time, my team still have not broke into the top 50, but we'll be going that way. And what we've been doing recently has just been having a little bit of fun with some teams. So what I've done today was play a few games with an auto future team. Now, what I mean by auto is when I go into the party formation, I just pretty much click auto for future team, and boom, this is the team it gave me with all of the equipment. And what we're going to do is just pretty much play the games accordingly to who we're fighting against. I pretty much cut it in, chopped it up into how it should be going, and we're just going to react to it as it goes along. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you do hit that sub button, drop a like, and also let me know in the comments how you feel and what sort of team I should use next, and I'll see you in a second. So here we are going with the auto future team. So once again, we have had to automatically pick this team, and we just use the team that we feel is best fitting for the match we're going up against. So in this team we have Zamasu, of course, Goku Black transformation, and of course the red Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and we're going up against the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but in blue we have Gogeta Blue, and of course Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. Now he's playing with more of a Super Saiyan God team, and we're just of course playing with our future team, but we're playing with mainly let's say quite a counteristic team, playing against a counteristic team because of their swap outs. So normally you've got the Ultra Instinct Goku, who if he swaps with him, depending if we're doing a melee or a blast, he would dodge it. We've got the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, who once again, if you're going against him with a melee, he will dodge it. And then we've got that normal Goku Blue, but if he's Zenkai'd him, which I can't remember, if he's Zenkai'd him, then we've got a problem. But we're going to try and play with the elemental advantage, which seems to be going alright. Now we should realistically make fair do with this. So we've got the Zamasu again, he's got that nice little counter, so he's the only really counteristic player we've got. But other than that, yeah, we've got no one, but he's quite tanky, and to be honest, we take too long to try and finish off units in this one, so it takes a lot longer than what I thought would happen. But I'm very confident with my clashes, but sometimes no. We've got to try to regulate our ki a lot better, to be honest, and we're just going to go in with a lot more melee, because of course this Goku's a melee type, but we've got too many blast keys on there, so we're going to have to swap him out and bring that Goku Black in. Goku Black would normally tank quite a lot of people in this one, especially his Transformer one, and the Zamasu as well themselves, but yeah, he's got the elemental advantage, which doesn't really mean a lot. But depending on the storage of his Omen Goku, then we've got a problem. And as you can see, he's going to come in with the Rising Rush. Didn't like it that he got swapped out, and he's going to blast us away, but it's not going to happen because we're going to come with the Rising Rush as well. And normally I do hit a blast, but I thought I'd go with the melee this time. See if I can spice it up. Yep. And once again, we only use the Rising Rush if they go against us, or if we ever feel we're in major trouble. So yeah, that's one character out of the way. That's one of those units that are a pain to fight against. The Gogeta Blue, to be honest, the only thing I don't really like about him is he is very it's not really that good, to be honest. They need to make an equipment like they did with the Beerus, where they made something for him that specifically for this unit, just to give him that little bit of a buff, because he was very appalling when he was made, to be honest, especially after they made the Super Saiyan God Vegeta Zenkai. But doesn't matter, we should be able to get in, smash him up a little bit. See the melee Goku against the Goku Blue, don't really tank him as much. If we had the Goku Black in, which we're going to bring in now, we would have finished him off. And see what I mean there? That was amazing damage there. Then, gonna go in with there. We should have, realistically, if we had the Goku there again, we would have been able to do it, but we're going to try and finish him off with, of course, the ultimate. And that should be all she wrote, realistically. Realistically, that should be all she wrote. Yeah, that looks like he has been clapped. So, finish him off there. To be honest, not really a bad team to start off with, but to go against, it wasn't really a synergistic team. But we're going on to our second fight. Once again, there's a load of downgrades where I could have finished the game off a little bit quicker, but it's just practice, 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 guys. Okay, so we have Goku Black Rose, of course, back with the red melee Goku and Zamasu. So Zamasu's going to be a main feature in most of these ones because of I just like him, and I've got quite high starage of him. And we're going up against a fusion team, so he of course has his fused Zamasu, he has his Gogeta red and his Gogeta blue. And I say Gogeta red, but the red OG Gogeta. Now I don't know if he's been Zenkai'd as well, so we're going to have to see. If he has been, it could make and cause a major problem for some of us. We're playing with double red and a purple element, but once again, sometimes the elements don't really matter. And this is where we need to start gauging the keys. And yeah, he's most likely been Zenkai'd because the damage we just gave him was absolutely nothing. Good thing about this Zamasu, he does heal himself as well on the go. And yeah, I think we need that heal ASAP, man. Yeah, he literally clapped us, man. That was not good. That was very, very disappointing on my behalf. So we need to start gauging the key properly, man. Yeah, we tried to use that too close and too stupidly. Did not work. And now we're panicking. We're panicking like mad. He's gonna come in. And I thought we would actually stalemate, to be honest there. That's why I tried to go for it, but obviously that didn't work. It wasn't an ultimate against an ultimate, it was a super against an ultimate. So of course the ultimate would most likely clap us there. And normally I'm happy with my clashes, but he's just on a different level. And here's the panicking again. He's got his Zamasu still buffing himself up. We've got that Rise and Rush. Okay, we're doing a tiny bit more damage to the Gogeta, the OG Super Saiyan Gogeta. And realistically, he's just feeding off my moves, knowing what's happening, and we should really... Ooh, okay, so we got the Rose actually doing some damage, and this is where we should have actually meleeed him properly, but we were stupid and wasted a few more seconds that we could have really finished him off. And here, this is the excitement where I feel I should be able to make a comeback now. Starting to get the movements down a bit more. I'm calming down a bit, but then, yeah, that was it. That was all she had to write there. And yeah, I've mucked up there. He's coming with the Rise and Rush. So then what happens? I have to come with the Rise and Rush. Going with the Blast, like the usual technique or tactic. And this is where we think we've got it, but we haven't got it there though. Oh. Still a 2 against 1 situation. I should have went in. Now if I hit with that blast beforehand, because he's healing himself and I completely forgot, that was it. That was all she wrote. We're getting clapped up. We haven't got any chance to change. He's coming in strong. Now he's playing a bit stupidly as well. He should have changed out and maybe brought someone else in to finish us off, but he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and it was all a panic fest. So we lost that one. To be honest, we could have really won it if we didn't panic as much as we did, but it is what it is. We take it on and we go on to our third and final match. Now, we tried to change the team up a little bit, but of course we're going to keep in that Zamasu, only because if we can keep him in and he's got a decent element against him, we can actually do some damage. We've got, of course, the double blacks now, so we've got, of course, Goku Black Transformation and Goku Black Rose. And we're going up against a team that I normally would play with if I had the Broly, but I don't, so I transfer him for, of course, the Vegito Blue. And we're playing up against, of course, the Banner. Well, let's just say it's the Banner team. So that is featuring Goku Blue, or Goku Blue, sorry, Vegito Blue. We've got Frieza and Broly, the new one. Good thing about these units is that they are quite tanky when they want to be. Besides, of course, Gogeta, to be honest. He's not really that tanky, but he has nice counters. Same as Brody, nice counters. And Frieza is just absolute beast. If you can get him to a decent storage, he's a beast to go against. But I've got my units here, and I should really transform them just to give us that little bit of advantage. There we go. See, we got that Rise and Rush straight away, and the thing is, our game is we need to get rid of that Frieza straight away. We need to get rid of that Frieza, but he's coming with that counter. See, that's what I love about these other units. When I'm playing with them, but not against them. So we're taking the beating there. He's coming in. We just used our ultimate, or our special skill. And he's going to come in. And of course, he's rushed it a bit too much for my liking. This too early in the game to bring these moves up, but he wants to finish us off. And he did a nice amount of damage. But of course, it was to Zamasu, wasn't it? Yeah, it was to Zamasu. So he's going to heal up in the background. So we're going to clap him out, get rid of that Frieza. He didn't utilise the Frieza as well as I thought he would have. Me personally, I would have used the green cards on him and stole the Dragon Balls that we had, paralysed a few, and then going with the counter straight up from there. And once again, not utilising our moves properly and our ki properly, because look at that little bit of health he's got. We could have realistically went in a little bit harder and took him out as well, but we let him get the Russian. That's really upsetting. That is really upsetting to let him get that Russian. But it's a learning progress, people. It's a learning progress. So then, of course, it's a 2-on-2 situation, but we have, well, I would say we got the health advantage, but now, not realistically, we're roughly around the same, was around the same, but yeah, he's coming with that counter. I do love their counters, man. We've got to come in smart now. We've got to go in smart. Swap it out for Zamasu. Coming with that Divine Wrath or Punishment. And you know the rules, guys. If they go against us with a Rise and Rush, we've got to hit him up. Get rid of one of their decent units. Yeah, that should be all she wrote for him. So now he's going to go to panic mode and try to clap us out a bit. And once again, we're stupid, so we're going to go in with the ultimate because he hasn't got a chance to actually dodge it. And for some reason, we do like to hit up Gogeta with these ones, don't we? And that is all she wrote. We managed to finish him. We should have finished off a little bit earlier than we did, but we didn't. And yeah, we're happy with that one. We are happy with that one. Not a bad result. So there you have it. We had, of course, 3 matches, 3 picks that I thought I could either benefit from, anything that I could actually improve on, and games that I ever enjoyed, to be honest. The teams, I did try to mix them up a bit. I didn't really get to showcase the Trunks, any of the Trunks, to be honest. I'm not really a fan of them, not to be honest. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of them, let's be real. But I should have really showcased them a little bit more and had at least one with each. Zamasu, of course, was the main protagonist in that one. He was literally in every single match that we played, just as a backup, just in case. Of course, the Roses and the Goku Blacks were very dominant in them, especially if you can get them against the team that's really weak against them. Very, very good. But it was nice to play a little auto future team. But guys, let me know in the comments below if you want me to play any other team, any random team. It doesn't matter who it is, I'll try it out. Of course, I may not win them all, but I'll show you what happens. And of course, make sure you are subbed and notification bells, because we are going to be doing PvP live streams soon. So if you want to join into that, notification bells on. But like always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more in the future. And until next time, peace.